Three things that professional speakers need to know, and every single event organizers they want to see before the book. Now, one of the mistakes that a lot of professional speakers make is that they just believe that anywhere they apply any event can just book them to speak, but that's not how it works. There are some things that event organizers are looking for before they can ever book you as a speaker to speak in their event. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you three core things that if you begin to practice in this 2026, you're going to get a lot of speaking engagement from whoever you want to work with. And when I started my career in 2010 as a professional speaker, some of these things, boy, I was not practicing them. And I learned them the hard way. I learned them by making mistakes. I learned them by trying and testing. And I eventually realized that they work. But eventually, if you know the things and you don't practice them, you'll not get any result. But I bet you, if you practice these things, you get them. Number one, social proof. Social proof is very, very important. It's paramount to success as a professional speaker. Whatever topic you talk about, be it leadership, team building, accountability, resilience, emotional intelligence, inclusion and diversity, whatever you talk about, if you're not able to show social proof, I bet you event organizers will not believe in your message. What is social proof? Social proof is your ability to communicate with pictures and videos of what you are telling people. For instance, when you go to speak in an event, you take pictures, take videos, and you come back to your Facebook page, LinkedIn page, YouTube channel, you post those videos that you just taken from those events. You post those pictures you've just taken from that event. And you talk about what you talked about and the outcome of your presentation. Maybe somebody says something exciting in the course of your talk. Say that, quote them. That is social proof. Now, whether you speak for free or they paid you, the people watching and seeing the comments, they will not really want to know if you are paid or it was for free. Guess what? They will just believe that you're busy, you're speaking, because they can see proof, and that's the power of social proof. And again, we live in a very social world where people believe so much in what they see than what you are telling them. So if you want to make 2026 a business in the professional speaking industry year, you have to document your work on the social media platform, be it TikTok, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it LinkedIn, be it YouTube, be it X, whatever social media platform, you got to document your work there. Point number two, you have to understand that the speaking world is a relationship world. Did you get that? We are in a relationship business, and who you know is as important as where you speak. And there are a lot of people who got the talent, who got the capabilities, who got the abilities, who got the stories, who got the facts to speak in bigger stages. But guess what? They are not connected to somebody who is from the bigger stages. Did you get that? What that means is that you have to focus on building sustainable relationships. All right? What that means is that, okay, if you hear that Tony Robbins, okay, Simon Sinek, Vosite Mokwayo, right, Oli Amo, any of these guys speaking in any event, Oliver Nshom is speaking in any event, if you're around that state, maybe Texas, maybe Michigan, maybe Washington, D.C., Minnesota, Florida, South Africa, Cameroon, Kenya, Rwanda, wherever, whichever state or whichever country your favorite speaker is speaking on, your mentor is speaking on, your coach is speaking on, at times you could just change the game for your career forever just by calling them and say, hey, mentor, hey, coach, hey, colleague, I'll be paying my flight ticket to meet you in Florida. I'll be paying my flight ticket to meet you in South Africa. I'll be paying my flight ticket to meet you in Cameroon. I'll be paying my flight ticket to meet you in Washington, in Michigan, in Minnesota, all right? Just to watch you speak. That's so powerful. It sounds like a lot of money you're going to waste, but it's not wastage. It's called investment. That's social capital. Now, the fact that you're paying your flight ticket from one point to another to watch somebody talk, pay your ticket to that event to watch somebody talk that you respect, that you value, it means a lot. Now, you never know. Imagine in the course of the presentation, if that person mentioned you on the stage, boom, credibility. All right, credibility, and most of them will do that. They'll mention your name on the stage, and even you just wave. You never know who will see you, and guess what? After the event, they can connect you to friends of their friends, to event organizers. That's how you build relationships. And guess what? Who knows? Maybe the next edition or the next episode of the event or the next summit, you could possibly come in as a speaker. And even if you don't come in as a speaker, guess what? You can be recommended to speak in a different platform, in a different place. Just because, and this happened to me in Singapore when I was speaking in Singapore in 2023. Yeah, one of the founding members of the Singapore National Speakers Association, she actually recommended me in front of hundreds upon hundreds of speakers from all around the world. And because of that, I got opportunities right there in the hall. And guess what? I'll be flying to Florida next week to meet my friend, Oliver Nshom, who will be speaking in the summit in Florida. And just to support her there. And that's what I'm talking about. You never know what could happen. That is investing on social capital. And that's very, very powerful. And number 3, which is one of my favorite ever. You have to be able to be active on social media platform. And as I said, always see how you can add value, not how you can take value. Recently, I got a lot of comments on my one of the LinkedIn posts. I talked about effective communication is not just about going to the stage. You have to develop confidence. You have to be able to show up all the time. Now that's so important. What is the importance of being active on social media platforms? I know speakers are busy people. You are busy managing your family, managing your business, and doing a lot of stuff. I know it's challenging. I know it's tough, but you have to be active, because if you're not active, people will not take you serious. And if you're too busy, hired social media managers like I did. Like I have a team of people that manage my social media platform, because I don't have the time to be responding to every post and to every comment and to all of that. But I got a team that we work together and we do all of that together. What's my point? My point is that a lot of people will put comments on your posts that are questions, right? And the more you provide them answers to those questions, many other people that they never ask the question, they'll read the answer you've given and they'll benefit from the answer. And guess what? Most of those people asking questions, they want to know. And guess what? Those are your potential clients, fine. They might not come this year, they might come next year. They might come in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, in 4 years' time, in 5 years' time. Who knows? And somebody says, and I quote, you have to prepare for tomorrow's opportunities today, because today's opportunities are yesterday's preparations, yesterday's work, yesterday's work. All right, yesterday weeks, yesterday month's work. The things you did yesterday to prepare for the future, that's the future you're having right now. And so in 2026, if you want to get speaking gigs in 2027, moving forward, you gotta do the work now. You gotta do your assignment right now. And so, friend, those are the 3 secrets that anybody who practices it would definitely start getting speaking gig. Number 1, I talked about was social proof. All right, you have to get out there and get busy and show up all the time. Number 2, I talked about being a good friend. Okay, building relationships, because the speaking business is about relationship. And you don't forget this. Anytime an organization, a company, an institution want to hire a speaker, guess what? They don't just go on social media and start gallivanting on all social media platforms and asking who is ready to speak in our organization, in our event. No, they first ask themselves, who among us can speak on this topic? When they don't get somebody, the next thing they do is that who in our network of friends can speak on this topic? And most of the time, they always get somebody at that point. So before they go to doing advert and publicity about the event and the speaker, they must have exhausted themselves in terms of carving out for the speaker, their networks, before, if they don't get it, and most of the time they get the speakers right in the network. Take note of that. So you have to be good in building relationships with other speakers or other events organizers. And finally, you have to be active on social media platforms. I bet you, right, if you can practice these 3 things I just shared with you, I bet you your speaking business will be so bright moving forward. That was it. I wish you a wonderful beginning of the year 2026. My name is Oliver Nshom. Whatever year you're watching this video on, I wish you a wonderful rest of the year. Shalom.